Okay, so this movie is basically a haunted house story told from the viewpoint of a dog. And this actually makes the movie even more creepier. Good Boy is a movie about a loyal dog named Indy that moves with his owner Todd out of his apartment into his secluded cabin that his grandfather has left him. And immediately, Indy is like, what the heck? And starts sensing and seeing supernatural things in the house immediately. So, my honest opinion, I feel like Indy's spidey senses were tingling when they were back at Todd's apartment. You'll have to let me know what you think. So, this movie plays a lot on tension and atmosphere and the idea that animals can see things that we can't. Kind of feel like history repeats itself in this movie for Todd's family, at least for the men. So there is a scene in the movie where Todd is laying in the bed and it's a bad storm. The electricity is out. Um, and there's candles. And the movie or the scene is kind of set up where the candles are outside of his bedroom. So his bedroom is pretty close to the living room. Anyway, the candles are glowing and the storm is you can the lightning is flashing and whatnot. So but in the scene the candles start to blow out one by one by one, and then eventually Todd sits up, and he sits up and he can see directly into the living room, and the lightning is flashing and he's looking on the floor. He's got like light colored wood floors, and he can see footprints. Now the footprints are they look like someone was walking in mud, and with each flash, the footprints get closer and closer to his bedroom. And Todd is seeing this and he jumps up to close the door. And I'm not going to tell you what happens next. What I really like about this movie is that it felt different from a lot of horror movies. Instead of that jump scare, it's got a lot of tension that comes from what Indy the dog is seeing and what he's feeling, and more of his reaction. There's several scenes, like I said, that are pretty creepy because Indy knows something right away, and we can't see it as the human. I also wanted to just say that I feel like this movie has a lot of great things that are just different. It's got the slow tension, the seclusion and isolation, the supernatural element, and that connection of Indy and Todd, and just seeing things through the vision of or the perspective of the dog. It's crazy. I've never seen that before. So this movie is a slower paced movie and it works. But let me say this, not slower paced like you're going to be bored. And it has a lot of what the scenes in this movie. But if you're looking for constant action, this might not be the movie for you. But I would highly recommend it. So overall, I thought this was a really interesting movie with a unique concept. It was definitely creepy and different, and I always like when horror movies try something different. So until the next after the credits, we'll see you then.